Hello, everybody. We are here for a very special production, a theatre production, which is happening, which you can see behind me, the Rising from the Ashes. Rising from the Ashes, it is a story of those people who are suffering in silence and haven't been heard. They are living in fear and abusive relationships. Day-to-day story of those has been captured in a story called Rising from Ashes. And so many community actors have participated in this production. It is produced by Dinsha Palkiwala-ji. Dinsha Palkiwala-ji is from Natak Mandali, and it is a collaboration efforts with Harman Foundation, which is dedicated to work through with those people who are suffering in silence for domestic, family, and sexual violence. So today is an example of what we can do together, giving a very important message in a very impactful way. So in this theatre production, it is a story of those who cannot say loud. But we as together raise this awareness, and that's what the purpose of today play, Rising from Ashes. And hopefully we will play this play again somewhere. And thank you for watching this.
This play is not just giving us an overview of the psyche, the mindset of a domestic violence survivor, but is also giving us a peek into what life could be potentially, for someone who has survived death of a loved one due to domestic violence. My prayers for everyone suffering in this way, and also a very strong message from the play that do not suffer in silence. If you see any such symptoms, any such observations where you're suffering, or any of your loved ones or anybody in your circle is suffering, please stand for that person, give them hope, show them the right path, ask them to seek for support that can make a little difference in their lives. Also, if you're a bystander and you're watching this, unfolding around you and not taking any stand, not doing anything about this, then please stop right there. Stop right there and contribute and make a difference. Thank you.
I am very happy to be here on a program highlighting the issues of domestic violence, and I hope to enjoy the show. I came a bit late, but nevertheless I'm committed to the cause, and I hope everything goes well. So all the best for the people who have produced and presented this play. I hope this play can be repeated in other locations. Thank you. Namaskar.
Sabko namaskar. My name is Ahalya and I'm the director for Rotary Club The Ponds. And first of all, I really congratulate the writer Vaishali, Harman Foundation and Natak Mandali for actually coming up with this beautiful and inspirational drama, which is very important for the community. And looking forward for all your support. And please do encourage this newcomer artist, which is very important for this community to actually communicate across. Thank you.
Yeah, we are Sattvic Foods Catering, and we cater for pure vegetarian food. We also cater for Jain and non-onion and garlic foods. Today we're here to sell food. We have chas, lemonade, vada pav, samosa, veg Manchurian gravy, and we cater for all types of Indian foods for all cultures.
Or they actually donate it or they use it for refugees. So any pre-loved garments that you may have, please make it a point to contact them. It's a good place.
So far, I'm absolutely speechless. I've been sitting here thinking the emotions that go through people. It's absolutely beyond words. And when it goes from one generation to the other in terms of intergenerational trauma, this is exactly what was portrayed so far. It's heart-touching, and the way it unpacks every emotion is absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
Definitely. It's just heartbreaking to see when things happen, close the door. Other cannot see, but through this production, they can see that it goes intergenerational. It's not that it happens just once and it goes away. So that pain carrying in their heart is very traumatized.
Absolutely, and it's a big learning thing as well, because those of us who are here, the second generation, how things kind of transpire, how things, in your head we are caught between different cultures.
Absolutely.
And what's right, what's wrong, it's a steep learning curve, and it's so unpredictable. The vulnerabilities are beyond imagination.
Absolutely. And the message is that, anyone going through this, they are not alone.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. And we are here to support each other. And the beauty of things, we can see how we can do things together. It's so powerful, so impactful. And have been hugely successful. Natak Mandali and Harman Foundation production has come together, and so many actors who have played the role, and imagine that what they have gone through, the feelings, the emotions, and they have captured so nice into their voice and emotions what they have shown. Absolutely.
It didn't feel like I was watching a play. It felt like, my goodness, it's just unfolding in front of our eyes. Amazing. Hats off to the writer, the director, all of you, particularly you, Harinderji, constantly supporting this cause. It's beyond imagination. So thank you.
Dinsha Palkiwala ji and Virshali Jain, who has written the story, and it's a real story. And then putting them into words and dialogues, right? As such, the people who have gone through, they are talking about. So thank you for watching it.
Thank you.
प्ले बहुत अच्छा था और बहुत मज़ा आया हमें। मेरे व्यूज़ ऐसे हैं कि जो कुछ उसमें दिखाया गया था वो हमें बिल्कुल उसका ध्यान रखना चाहिए।
I was really lucky that I got Vishali, who could understand my vision. We put together a script, and believe it or not, my team has even surprised me today. Where were you in the practice? You never did that. Guys, when I started this project almost a year back, we set 3 objectives. We wanted to generate awareness, where people feel comfortable to talk about it and not put under the carpet. We said, let's help an organization which is actively doing things. And finally, to generate some funds to help them. I think having you here, we have taken the first step for that awareness. We depend on you to continue this communication, continue this conversation. Believe me, there are a lot of people who after such shows come and talk to me in private. I've been through the same thing, but they are very hesitant because they feel the community will not support them. We identified Harman Foundation as a very valued partner to support us, and we also hopefully will be able to generate some small surplus. Guys, we had to compete with Shreya Ghoshal and what is it? Coldplay, right? I'm not that great person to be able to do that, but you still proved that we have a community which supports this sort of thing. Well, again, I am in debt with my artist, because it's in our presence, we have Mayor of Hills, Sharon. Thanks for coming.
I do agree that that was an incredible performance. It was very intense. I'm not sure there was many dry eyes in the house. Just the subject matter that we're exploring here, and it is an important issue. And I think sometimes we forget the impact of domestic violence, not just on the victim, but on their family and friends, and the emotions that they go through of guilt and wishing they'd done more and wishing that they had realised what was going on. And a lot of the time people don't know that their loved ones are experiencing DV. A lot of times it's coercive control, and that's very different from physical abuse and those sorts of things. I think the more that we talk about it, the more that we raise awareness and the more support we give to those who are experiencing DV and have a loved one who is experiencing DV, the sooner that we're going to resolve this issue in our community. And it's a big issue, and it's not going away anytime soon. So we do need to talk about it, and we do need to do more work in our multicultural community, and this is why tonight is so important. Because it's easy to pass off some of the things of DV as just, well, that's what marriage is like and that's what it's like in our culture. And it's not until later that people realise what they're experiencing was not normal, it was domestic and family violence. And I would like to say to you, thank you. I don't know how you did that, because that was absolutely amazing. And to be able to write like that and to capture the emotion. And you have a very talented cast around you as well. They were brilliant, weren't they? They deserve another round of applause. You should all be on TV and in the movies. I'm disappointed if I don't see you on the stage again very soon. And to the Harman Foundation, my friend here, Harinda, and the work that her charity does is powerful. The amount of women that they're assisting who are experiencing domestic violence and escaping from domestic violence. And Harinda will tell you that they're everywhere in our community, and more of them are coming forward, which is a great problem. But to all of you, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting this very important cause. Go home and tell your friends, go home and tell your families, and let's talk about domestic violence as much as we can, and let's stamp it out from our community. Thank you.
Vichar, you said as soon as you came up here that you wanted the lights on, and I was concerned that you would see me right up there in the front row with my face fully tear-stained. You said at the beginning of the show, what were the words you used? Spirit hurt but strong. But it was the pain of the process that we saw on stage today, and that was absolutely impactful. What can I say? Saral, you showed anger and guilt and grief and distress and composure and anxiety and everything. You just absolutely blew us away. As a father who was hurting, and I hope that that has given us an insight into the many fathers out there who have to face a situation like this. To the actors who played Yash and Akash, I'll reserve a statement for you that you can read in my review, because I think you were the absolute two ends of the gamut of this scourge of society, and both of you had important roles to sing. But I'd like to mention a special mention for the young lady who played Nishta, Nitya. Oh. At first I was actually concerned that someone as young as you has to do this really hard role. But by the end, I think, I hope it's given you as a young woman insight into what lots of other young women in the community are facing. And you brought that zhoosh into the role, man. When you've done lots of research for this role. I believe you've gone around to women's refuges and spoken to a number of women and got their stories and put it all together. So that was wonderful. Well done. Is this your debut?
For Sydney, yes.
Oh, for Sydney, yes. Okay, we hope to see lots more of you on stage.
He's going to do it for me.
Excellent. You're a good team. Meena, my friend, I actually hated you. But coming to the crux of the issue, 1 in 3 women, that's a statistic that scares the hell out of me every time I see it. What scares me most is exactly what we saw on stage today. That domestic violence is not just a family problem. It's a crime with serious consequences and with repercussions that could last generations. We're all feeling heavy with Nitya's story today, but to pick ourselves up, where do we go from here? What do we feel after today's play? Mayor, you actually took all my points away in your speech. So I'll just be very brief. Let's understand, number one, let's understand that violence is never acceptable. Even a single raised hand. Don't dismiss it as part of their culture. Violence is not part of anyone's culture. Number two, again, Mayor, let's raise awareness. At Indian Link, we try and do our bit in terms of our articles and discussions, but we realize the need to get out in the community and support events like this one. Today's play is a strong cultural statement specific to our own community, and in many ways, this can do the job better than what we do at Indian Link. So let's all get out there and talk about this play. The impact is just as severe as the crime itself, and dozens of people suffer the aftermath for years to come. Number three and last, let's do our bit to support organizations that help women. Harinder and Meninder, your Harman Foundation is doing an absolutely phenomenal job. And last but not least, Dinsha, I might tear up again while saying this, but just very briefly, to Dinsha and the Palkiwala family, Pavan and I salute you for today's play, for your advocacy, but mostly for rising from the ashes.
I'm shocked if after thanking my actors, my crew, I don't thank my own family. Thanks, Maruk. Thanks, Mia. And my younger daughter, who is in Dubai, couldn't be here. They read the script. Ria was actively involved in helping creating the script. And without their moral, physical, emotional support.
A big round of applause for Vichar. I don't have any words to express more than which has been said. It's absolutely, it's tear apart you, like, you know, there are so much, the play which you have seen it happens day to day in people's life, and we don't know what's happening behind the door, which is normally closed. I always say, your home is the best place where you are safe. Imagine what happened when you are tired, you are going home and say, I'm going to go and have a hot shower, I'm going to relax. And some people don't have that. And that is a story which has been shown to you. It happened in people's life. So thank you so much for supporting the cause. Standing for those people in solidarity who are suffering in silence. Please take this word out in the community and raise this awareness and show your positive gesture, giving them hope. They're not alone. We are all together. Thank you. I say thank you to all the crew. I don't have words. Honestly, I'm feeling very vulnerable and just, it's absolutely, you have nailed it. God bless you. The blessings of God which you have achieved today, He will give you reward of your hard work, of months and months. And Harry Singh from Sanjhe Vichar, please come on the stage and just have a group photo.
To finish this photo, you are free to wait and meet them.
वो जो अपना था वही और किसी का क्यों है ये ही दुनिया है तो फिर ऐसी दुनिया क्यों है यही होता है तो फिर यही होता क्यों है दिल बर्बाद से निकला अब तक कोई एक लुटे घर पे दिया करता नहीं दस्तक कोई आस जो टूट गई फिर से बंधा क्यों है कोई ये कैसे बताए कि वो तुम्हारा क्यों है वो जो अपना हवाई और किसी का क्यों है ये दुनिया है तो फिर
For all types of criminal law, family law, immigration law, conveyancing, and employment matters, please contact Tarandeep Singh on 0470 412 600.
Hi, my name is Liana. I'm a model and a law student at UTS, and I love to support local businesses in the area that really help people around. So if you need any help with your house, please call PLU Renovations and Handyman and call Mr. Manu for the best service possible.